So I've learned a lot about myself in the past year and even more in the past 3. So I thought to myself, what have I learned in the past 17? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday. I decided to do a bit of reflection and go over some things that I've learned in the past 17 years. Number 1, I am so extraordinarily capable. This year has been full of really trying times and a lot of tests, honestly, if I'm being really real. For a lot of it, I didn't know if I could see the light at the end of the tunnel in a not morbid type of way. I learned that I'm really strong, and I kept my head down and I kept pushing, and I proved to myself that I'm way stronger than I ever thought I was. Number 2, boys are really fun until they're not. I've had my fair share of brush-ups with boys in the past 17 years, let alone the past year, or even the past 6 months, if I'm being really honest. I've learned that I need to get better at discerning whether or not I like a boy because he's wonderful or if he's wonderful because I like him. Number 3, my voice means something. I'm not sure which people it means something to or what they want me to talk about, but I now know that my voice carries weight and I need to acknowledge that and be more aware of that. Number 4, I don't have to apologize. I find myself apologizing for a lot all the time, especially things that I didn't even do. And I've learned that I need to stop apologizing. I mean, apologize when it's due, but don't apologize when it's not. I've learned that as a woman, and even more so as a woman of color, I need to stop apologizing for being excellent. Number 5, some people aren't gonna like me, and that's okay. I've grown up being a lot of parents' favorite, singular. I was the stamp of approval all through middle school and most of high school. I have been the stamp of approval. In a very humble way, I'm really not used to other people not liking me. Some people aren't gonna like me, and that's okay, and I don't have to bend over backwards to make them like me. And I think that's been a big lesson this year is they don't like you, and that's okay. They're lost. I'm kind of cool sometimes, I think. I don't know, in my opinion. Number 6, I don't have to make any decisions today. So I am the oldest of 3, which means I have oldest child syndrome really bad, and by that I mean I rarely, if ever, ask for help. I was a mom by the time I was 3. I have taken it upon myself to solve all problems without the help of anyone, and with that comes this pressure to make the right decision all the time, every time, right away. And I have learned that it doesn't necessarily need to be the right decision. The only decision you need to make right now is a thoughtful one. Think it through and make a decision. It doesn't have to be the correct decision. And so that's been a huge hurdle for me to jump over this year. Number 7, you don't need a ton of friends. I have always struggled finding my place in the world. I have recently learned that I would so much rather have my 2 closest friends than a room full of acquaintances. I feel like a small circle is really good for me. Number 8, keep your head down. You don't always have to comment on everything. Number 9, your mom probably knows what she's talking about. So for those of you who are trying to navigate through that phase of, oh, I'm not gonna listen to my mom, I'm gonna rebel, don't. We're just gonna save you some time. Don't. Listen to your mom. She knows what she's talking about, and chances are she's right 9 times out of 10. Number 10, advocate for yourself. A big thing for me has been knowing my strengths and not letting people walk all over me, if that makes sense. Holding my ground and being confident in what I do. Number 11, make memories, like in all caps. I consider myself what I call a memory hoarder. In other words, like, I love to hold on to movie tickets and playbills and plane tickets and things like that. I just love holding on to memories because it's something like, it's a tangible thing to hold of a memory that is intangible. And I love making memories and having fun and smiling with people I love. So do a lot of that, because you never know when your last day is. Not to be like morbid or anything, but you never know. So just smile and have fun. 12, hugs make you feel better. So I'm a really huggy person, love hugs. So if you're ever not having a great day, just go ask someone for a hug. And it doesn't have to be awkward. Like, go ask your mom or your best friend or your crush if you're bold. I don't know. I'm not, so. 13, take care of your body while you're still young. And I know I'm saying them like, oh, you youngins back in my day. But whatever that means for you, if that means going vegan or vegetarian or pescatarian or adding workouts into your daily routine or even your weekly routine, like, you get to define what that is, but take care of your body while you're still on the earth. 14, drink water. Oh my gosh, I wish I had understood. Okay, so anemia runs in my family. It's on my mom's side. So I need to be constantly drinking water and making sure that all my nutrient levels are at the right place. Wow. Aside from nutrient levels and blood disorders, drinking water does a lot for your skin, a lot for your energy, a lot for your metabolism. So just make sure you're keeping it in your body and not waiting until you have a headache to realize that you're dehydrated. 15, it's way easier to just forgive than to hold a grudge. Forgiveness doesn't have to be this public show for everyone. It's like, hey, you over there, I'm forgiving you now. I mean, honestly, you can really just say it to yourself. You just have to make sure that you, in your heart of hearts, have forgiven said person or people, because honestly all it does is drag you down, and it's so much work to remember, oh wait, no, I can't talk to him or her because like I'm mad at them. That takes so much energy when you could just be like, you know what, we may not be friends, but I can forgive you and move on. And it's not for them, it's for you, so you can move on, so your heart is lighter. 16, it's okay to hype yourself up sometimes. We live in this world where you have to walk this really, really thin line of being conceited, but then also being confident. And I think once you are sure in what you know you are good at, that line gets a little less thin. So it's okay to hype yourself up sometimes, and it's not out of a place of arrogance or being conceited. It's, I know what I'm good at and I'm confident, and that's okay. That's great, actually. 17, take a second and breathe. They tell you you have all the time in the world in 4th grade, and then you blink and you're starting your senior year. So I'm a little nostalgic, I guess. I say that to say, breathe, go find a spot, sit somewhere, and literally just breathe. Be conscious of your breath. Inhale, exhale. Be grateful for all that you have accomplished and all that you have been exposed to, and get super excited about all that is to come. Because I'm really excited about the future, and yeah. Where do I hope to be in a year? 18-year-old Maya, I hope that you are happy. I hope that you got into whatever college you are looking at the time, because I don't know where I want to go right now. I hope that you are thriving, and I hope that you're surrounded by good people, good food, good music, and I hope that you are well on your way to getting everything you've ever wanted. That is it for me for today. I don't know, this video was kind of a lot of fun. I've learned a lot in the past 17 years. Okay, I think that's it. I love you all, and I will be back when I'm back. Okay, bye.